Lila and Racheli are living Congregation Beth Aaron success stories.
So Racheli and Lila, always very committed to our youth, committed, Lila in the kindergarten room, Racheli in the nursery room, really just great advisors. We're just always there smiling, helping kids, whether it's, parsha, games, snacks, or really just anything to make the kids happy so the parents can daven in shul.
When I found out I was being honored, I was shocked. I wasn't expecting it. I feel like there's a lot of people at the shul who work really hard and really would deserve to have this honor, so for me to get it, it was really nice.
For the longest time, I really struggled just sitting in shul and davening, and my mom really wanted me to embrace myself and be a part of the shul community, I guess. And she's like, fine, so you don't like sitting and davening, but maybe there's something else you can do. I have a great idea, why don't you be a group leader? And I'm like, okay. And I started doing that, and I really grew to love it.
Lila is the middle of our middle children, but somehow she didn't get the middle child memo, and she is super bossy. So putting her in charge of a bunch of kids, yeah, she's a natural.
I just assumed that she accepted the award because she's practicing her Oscar speech.
Mazel tov, Lila, on this well-deserved honor. You are such an energetic and fun group leader. One of the great things about being a group leader is doing parsha every week, going into the groups, interacting with the kids. And typically that's a time where the group leaders can sit off on the side, get a little, break time, but not Lila. She is engaged in the parsha lesson. She really helps make groups exciting.
I see Lila sitting there in the kindergarten room. She's always on the floor. She's always got kids sitting all around her, and she's always playing with toys.
Haley was born in 2005. She's actually an Adar Aleph baby. So she was born before Purim, although her birthday typically falls out after Purim. So Racheli is really a very driven person. She puts herself 100% into whatever she commits to. And it's really nice to see, whether it's as a group leader, whether it's volunteering at a blood drive. She's never looked back. Beth Aaron is an important part to her, and we're really, really proud of her for that.
Racheli has a certain sparkle in her eye, and she really loves children, and she's very calm with them. It really shows in the way she interacts with them.
Mazel tov, Racheli and Lila. Thank you so much for everything that you do for Beth Aaron. May you continue giving and contributing to our community, to our shul.
So I've been doing groups. I started in 6th grade as a substitute. Now I've been doing it, so I'm a senior in high school, so I've been doing groups for almost 6 years. That's a little crazy. I like feeling like I'm connected to my shul and I'm involved. I work with little kids, so if you want to be a good group leader, you want to make sure that every kid comes and feels comfortable. So sometimes you have to go approach them and be like, hey, what game do you want to play? Other times, you have to let them explore the group for themselves. So it's really understanding what each kid needs to make them the most comfortable in the group.
Racheli was always a lot of fun. Dancing, singing, performing, and I think that she brings that to the table when she interacts with people. We're actually, it's really, really nice for us and for Racheli that she gets to share this honor, of course with her friend Lila, but even so with the Clavins and the Wagners, who are good friends of our family. It really makes the night even more special for her and for us. I know she's woken up early and sold Ravos. She did assist in the blood drive. She's happy to set up at a dinner. She finds volunteering and assisting in the shul something that really calls to her.
When I first met Racheli, I was a little timid to be in that group, but she made me feel so welcome.
I remember meeting Racheli for the first time, and I was like, wow, I hope to be like her someday.
All the kids love Racheli. When they always run to sit next to her Magal and davening, and it's really great seeing that. Definitely I've learned from Racheli that when in the groups, she's including every kid and very inclusive.
So shout out to Lila and Racheli for always doing groups so well, and they never forget about anything in groups, and they come every week.
Mazel tov, Racheli.
So yeah, we're very proud of you.
I would describe Racheli as very excited and motivated.
Racheli is a great sister. Even though she's my younger sister, sometimes I feel like she's always the one looking out for me.
Of course, we can't take credit for all that they have accomplished, but both of them have been raised in our shul. They are products of our system, and they have never left.
Racheli, I remember when you were a child in groups here, seeing you grow up to not only being a group leader, but to mentoring some of the other group leaders, the younger group leaders. It's really awesome.
There were a couple of weeks when she ran groups, for the whole shul. She spent a lot of time preparing Divrei Torah. She had a different version to give to you know, the youngest of the kids and to the oldest of the kids.
It's given her a tremendous amount of responsibility on a regular basis, and I think that's a good growth opportunity.
We both grew up with parents that were actively involved in the shul, and so seeing it, you know, go down to the next generation, I'm sure is very gratifying for them, and it's gratifying for us too.
It's so much fun, honestly, because the thing about me is I am literally a child at heart, and I just like come into groups all excited to just play with toys. I don't want to like throw my parents under the bus or anything, but like when I was like a young child, I didn't have magnet tiles, right? And now I come to groups and we have not one, but 2 bins of magnet tiles. So like I walk into groups every day and I'm like, guys, who's playing magnet tiles with me? I have a lot of besties and they're all 5, but like we're a tight-knit community.
We've known both of you young women since you were born. You represent all that parents of children in your youth groups hope they will become one day.
Mazel tov, Racheli and Lila, for getting the Eitan Shapiro Zatzal Youth Leadership Award.
A special mazel tov to Racheli Wechter and to Lila Greebgart.
Lila, we hope that you remain very involved with your community for many years to come and that you feel very much a part of something wonderful like Beth Aaron.
And enjoy the spotlight. We know you will.
Mazel tov, Racheli, on this very well-deserved honor. We are super, super proud of you.
It's amazing what you've done in these few years that we've seen you be a group leader, and not just a group leader, but a contributor. Mazel tov, we're very proud of you.
The greatest testament to the success of a youth program is when our own kids return as leaders to inspire others. Dedicated, concerned, personable, always cheerful, and with a skip in their steps, completely devoted to our children. Lila and Racheli, even at such a relatively young age, you have both distinguished yourselves as true leaders with bright and glorious futures ahead. Mazel tov.